And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and oh boy, okay, so as you can see on the screen here, 2K couldn't help themselves. They have to tease. I'm gonna say tease with like some air quotes, because realistically they didn't tease anything. They just straight blew the whole top off. What we're getting tomorrow, so we got Invincible cards coming tomorrow. Now, what are Invincible cards? From all appearances, they look to be this year's version of GOAT cards. So all 95 to 99 plus everything cards that are going to be based off both the best players of all time slash, like fan favorite kind of players, I'm guessing. So it says, these powerful dark matter cards represent some of our favorite and greatest NBA players. To tip off these cards, we are including Invincible cards for Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and Kobe Bryant in tomorrow's Enshrined release. So we're getting an Enshrined promo pack, essentially to go hand in hand with the Hall of Fame inductions tomorrow. So that's actually pretty cool, and I'm interested to see what that is. As far as the Invincible cards, yeah, we know they're GOAT cards. They're essentially what is going to be GOAT cards. All of these are going to be in packs. They're not going to be in Spotlight Sims or anything like that, though. It's entirely likely when we do get Spotlight Sims, which we will probably, I'm guessing if it's not this weekend, which I think there's going to be so much content that we're probably not going to get it this weekend. We'll probably get them next week, which is fine. It's going to include like some sort of Invincible card, which I like the Invincible cards better than GOAT cards. And we got our first look at the card art right here. Look, you guys know, you've been watching my channel. I've been doing nothing but clowning 2K's card art for the past, like, I don't know, week, basically since Season 7 came out. I've just been clowning their card art, but I gotta say, these are fire, dude. Like, these are sick. Look at my man Timmy D in the background looking so sultry. Literally, he looks like he's about to pick your mom up for a date with that look, in his giant bootcut jeans. This card art is nice, dude. Like, I can't even say anything bad about this card art. This card art is fire. Like, absolutely fire. This looks like a legitimate trading card. There was a little piece of jersey right here. Literally looks like a trading card. I need this. I need the Tim Duncan one. Straight up. I need the Tim Duncan one. I don't care about Garnett. And honestly, Kobe would be really cool, obviously, but I'm more focused on Garnett, or Tim Duncan. These cards are going to be stupidly expensive, and one of them is going to be, like, ridiculously overpowered, and it'll probably be Tim Duncan. I guarantee they give him, like, a different jump shot. He'll probably be Curry sliding all over the place for seemingly no reason. He's going to be like a better Bold, basically. That's my prediction. Who knows if that's correct or not, but this card art is clean. What's the community saying over here about it? Rate my team. Okay. Okay. No. Why? Okay, first off, dude, like, I love the 2K community because, like, I appreciate all you guys, and it's super funny, but, like, man, under everything 2K related on Twitter, there's just 1.5 million teams, like, for suggestions and stuff, dude. Oh my god, I love it. All right, so my thing is, like, what cards could we see in this set besides those guys? Look at Larry Bird. He's looking, yikes, he did not age well. So the 2020 inductions tomorrow, we got Kobe, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett. Look, it wouldn't surprise me at all to see a dark matter coach or an opal coach, whatever, in the mix as a lock-in for this Enshrined set. Maybe we see whoever Eddie Sutton is. I'm sorry, I'm not too familiar with him. Or my boy Rudy Tomanovic. Maybe he comes through as a coach. I don't think we get a Tamika Catchings card, but that'd be cool. This is Brad Stevens' mom. I feel like it's not. Patrick Baumann. He's a contributor. What did you contribute? I'm sorry. There's at least going to be like 3 Patrick Baumann stands in the comments that are upset with this. But we could see like a bunch of different players from the past few Hall of Fame enshrinements potentially. Like maybe we see like Vlade Divac in the mix, like guys like that. We've gotten enough Bobby Jones cards that I don't think, and Sidney Moncrief. Oh, let's see my boy Jack Sigma come through. Dude, he has such a sick perm. Yeah, we could see him. We could see Paul Westphal in the mix, but I think we do see some sort of enshrinement packs, obviously large promo packs with a multitude of different Hall of Fame players in them. Ray Allen hasn't gotten a card in a while. My boy Mo Cheeks, yes, come through. Jason Kidd hasn't gotten a card in a while. If they change his jump shot, guys, we're getting DINO tomorrow. There's no way. They have to. Dude, come on. They got to give us DINO tomorrow. No way, man. They have to give us DINO, right? Like, it has to be. This is destiny. This is destiny. This is destiny. It has to give us DINO. I'm tweeting this right now. DINO Raja confirmed tomorrow. Right? If we get a new DINO card, I'll lose my complete and utter mind. Like, I need it. I need it real bad. Charlie Scott. We're not going to get a new T-Mac card. I think they're going to use that as a... we got the Dark Matters kind of set up, and we're not getting a lower overall T-Mac, so he's definitely out for sure. We could see a new George McGinnis, though. We could see an Allen Iverson. We haven't gotten Iverson in a little bit. Maybe like an Opal Iverson. Yao Ming, I'm pretty sure. Him and Shaq, we're not really going to see too much. Reinsdorf. Boo! Alright, anyways. Louis Dampier just got a card. A lot of these guys have just gotten cards. Let me get my boy Tom Heinsohn. Come on. Dikembe Mutombo hasn't got a card in a while. JoJo White hasn't got a card since literally the beginning of the game. Alonzo Mourning. Let's see. I mean, I don't know who some of these guys are. Like, I don't know who Guy Rogers is. But I wouldn't... Sarunas Mount... Yep. Like, I don't know who Guy Rogers is, but I'd take him. Gary Payton just got a card. Like, a lot of these guys have gotten cards recently. It's almost like they were Richie Guerin, Oscar Schmidt. Wait, can they use him? I don't know if they can use him in the game. But, like, Mel Daniels, a lot of these guys have gotten cards recently. Ralph Sampson, Jamal Wilkes would be cool. All-American Redheads. I don't know who that is. Let me get the jersey. It sounds fire. But, I mean, it's going to be kind of interesting to see exactly what we get tomorrow through these packs. I'm wondering if anybody in the comments... There's a bunch of vitriol in here because I'm in NBA's comments, so you know it's bad. I'm wondering if anybody has any ideas. It's picture day. Nice. I don't know, though. But I'm guessing it's going to be a list of either recent inductions into the Hall of Fame or potentially they could just reach through all Hall of Famers, but I don't really know. I think it'd be more likely that they go through recent ones. Like, just going back in time, I mean, we have a bunch of guys like... Wait, not a single player got in 2007? Interesting. Okay. Honestly, I didn't even think that was possible. That class must have been super duper weak. Barkley, I can dream. I can dream, but this could actually be the time where we start to see some coaches enter the mix, because we haven't seen any coaches since that Season 5 lock-in. And honestly, it would not surprise me if they dropped some coaches into the mix as well, which... We still don't have any confirmation whatsoever on if stats can go above 100. I'm guessing they can. Oh, 2003 James Worthy. Let's go. Let me get him. By the way, just real quick, my speculation for Spotlight Sims is Dark Matter Julius Erving, probably an Invincible player, I'm guessing. Opal James Worthy. And I did say Opal Tim Duncan, so it probably won't be him. But we could see someone like... I don't know, just looking at this list, I'm sure there's someone that would pop up over here. James Worthy and Dr. J make a lot of sense, though. Maybe we see, like, a current player or something as well. Like, we could see even, like, a Klay Thompson. Who knows? Like, you know, Pascal Siakam, do never count that dude out. Because 2K loves to throw Pascal Siakam as a reward card. They've been doing it for years. They truly enjoy it. Ooh, Drazen Petrovic. Moses Malone. Where's my boy? I have one dude on the channel who hypes Moses Malone endlessly. Stand up. Where are you at? Where are you at? I know you're around here somewhere watching this video. Bob McAdoo. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that we could get tomorrow, and I'm really stoked about this pack in general. Like I said, and like I've said before, like, realistically, the packs themselves have been kind of weak, at least for the last couple seasons in 2K, as far as the themes themselves go. But I'm glad that we're starting to get packs that are at a more generalized theme, like that we were getting for the first couple seasons. Like, you know, we got a pack full of dunkers, we got a pack full of defenders. Like, I'm glad we're back to themed packs, because theme packs are cool. Maybe I'm just a nerd and I like theme things, but when they theme packs based on, like, attributes and stats and stuff like that, and, like, what a player is known for, I get really stoked about that, and I'll be way more willing to go open those packs. Because I know that these are going to be a bunch of dunker guys. I know these are going to be a bunch of lockdown defenders. Granted, most cards right now at this point can do almost everything. It's still cool to really see. But the one thing I wanted to talk about was... The reason I'm pulling up Blake Griffin is because I've seen a lot of people on Twitter freaking out and they're like, oh, it's endgame, the game's over, etc. Cards are too fake now, I don't even want to play anymore. Okay, what I will say to you is look at Blake Griffin's stats. He has one stat that matters. Like, passing vision doesn't really matter that much. I mean, even that's at an 89. So besides shot IQ, which all of them are going to be low, that are under a 90. Blake Griffin pretty much is 95 and over out. And he's not even the fakest card in here. Like, Blake Griffin isn't itself that even really that good. Ben Simmons himself right here is basically 95 plus in every single stat, aside from post, which even then it's high 80s. So what I'm saying here is, like, these cards coming out tomorrow that are going to be, 95 to 99 for every single stat, they're going to be better than the cards that we have right now, but at the same time, they're not going to be that much better. Like, realistically, they're going to be better, but they're not going to be so much better that you feel like you're falling behind, or when you pick them up, they're going to feel so much different and so much better. Cards have been basically at this level for the last, 4 or 5 weeks, and not much has really changed. Like, Blake Griffin is a perfect example of what probably somebody like Tim Duncan is going to be like. Because Blake Griffin, for all intents and purposes, is looking like a GOAT card. Like, he does. If you just look at his stats, you look at his badges, like, he looks, obviously badge-wise, he's not as high up, but looking at his stats, he looks like a GOAT card. And if you go play with Blake Griffin, as much as I like the card, I mean, he's not really that great. Like, he's a very good card, and he's one of the better big men in this game, but you're not going to pick up Blake Griffin, and he's not going to be a world ender, even as bad as, his Pink Diamond was. Like, when his Pink Diamond came out, and there were really no cards that could move like him, that played, down low, he was, a revolution for 2K21. This card came out, and no one even batted an eye. He's not even going for 200k at this point. And that's kind of what I'm talking about. Majority of the dark matter cards that we're going to be getting from this point on are going to be 95 to 99 in every single stat, except for maybe a couple of them. So I wouldn't freak out too much if you don't draw some of those Invincible cards. They're not going to be as crazy as they sound. Like, even if you remember back to 2K20, everyone freaked out about GOAT Kareem. But realistically, if you sit back and look at it from, a nostalgia lens, then yeah, GOAT Kareem was the fakest card that anyone's ever seen in 2K. And I mean, he was incredibly good. He was, the best card in the game for sure. But when you really sit back and look at it, how much better was that card really than James Wiseman? Like the Opal James Wiseman that we got last year, which came out around the same time and was, I'm not even kidding, a tenth of the price. It was going for 200k, which was a lot at that point because most Opals were not even going for over 100k at that stage. But still, I played with both, and I preferred James Wiseman. James Wiseman was better for me. I liked him more. I like James Wiseman over Goat Yao as far as for myself. So just don't get too caught up in the hype over these Invincible cards. That's my main thing I wanted to say. There's no point to splurge all your MT on them. These cards will probably be the best cards in the game for a few weeks, but cards will catch up to them almost instantaneously because 2K has to constantly outdo themselves in order to sell packs. So don't freak out. I'm not going to draw them. There's no way. I'm going to open packs tomorrow. I'm not going to draw them, dude. When do I ever draw these? It's not going to happen. And I'm cool with it because guess what? In 3 weeks from now, the Opals that come out in a set will be almost as good as these cards. So, and they'll be 40, 50k. It doesn't matter. We're seeing, Bull is a Pink Diamond. He's better than a majority of the Opal big men. So, I wouldn't worry about it. You're going to be just fine if you don't pull these cards. If you're a big Kobe fan, I totally understand going and spending the MT on him just because this is his highest card that we're going to be getting all year for Kobe. Other than that, I just wouldn't worry about it too much. A lot of these cards get caught up in the hype and you end up overpaying for them, and then you realize they're not as good as you think they are. And a week from now, something else will come out that's just as good or even better. So, hey, I'm just here to provide calming words for you guys, man. I am a shaman. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm not Danny Warsnop, dude. I'm not insane. Anyways, this has been your boy Cheap Lude. Sorry, this is a video that doesn't have too much of a point, but I did want to make it just because I want to talk about this with somebody, and nobody else in my household plays 2K, so I come and talk to you guys. Check the description for all my stuff. Like I said in my last video, if you guys are interested in the podcast, it's there. If not, like I said, I don't promote it too much just because I don't want to come off as somebody who promotes too much stuff. Like, you guys are here for the My Team YouTube channel, not for anything else, so I don't really promote too much of my other projects on here. But if you guys are interested, it's in the description at the very bottom. Go check it out. We record it like once a week, once every 2 weeks at the absolute max. So, and I'll be back tomorrow with a bunch of videos. You know I'm going to be opening way too many packs, probably getting mad, getting chastised for complaining about pack odds, getting asked why I spend so much money on packs, etc. So, have a good night, guys. Don't get caught up in the hype. Peace.